Good morning, everyone. Starting a little bit early here again due to popular demand. Just kidding. It's actually kind of good starting a little bit earlier, waiting for the intro, just to get that internet feed going. For some reason, sometimes it takes a little bit. Watching EKSO, one of our lead gappers, probably the lead gapper right now, had some news coming out a little bit late. It's gapping now about 80% pre-market, 4.5 million float. U.S. medical supplies company with an FDA clearance, their robotic exoskeleton, which seems to be used for brain surgery. Let's get another 2 minutes here till we start everything. We'll just kind of watch EKSO. Maybe we'll get a little trade on it even, but I'm not really sure. Our lead gapper IZEA had a little bit of a trade on that one. Small loss. Bunch of happy campers. Happy to have you too, hobby farmer. So what'd you catch, Heiko? Anything big yesterday? Maybe it's already on Instagram or something like that. Sometimes I gotta check that more often. IZEA trying to make a little pop here. Just broke the 9-minute EMA for kind of the first time since about 8. AEMD, I'm not totally sure. It's not on our gappers, so I'm not sure. I'll have to look at it. Another monster Toro snapper. Mice are always good. Nice. EKSO, man. Whoo! This is going to be probably a hot one out of the gates for sure. Let's get started here. First of all, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the stream where we first review the watch list, then we trade the market open every day. Hope everyone had a good start to their day, ready to go. I got my water with lemon in it today, switching it up. Today is Thursday. It's June 25th, and it's 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we've got another 15 minutes till the market opens at 9:30. We'll wrap up trading somewhere between, I don't know, somewhere around 11:30 a.m. Check out the video description below for some FAQs. And let's dive into it. See you guys calling out WKHS. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff kind of moving. Around 8, I wasn't really convinced about anything. It really wasn't until EKSO kind of started popping around 8:45. I gotta say, nothing else was really that interesting. IZEA really starting to pop up here. Let's quickly go to it. Why is it not on my scanner anymore? Oh, you know what? IZEA, I pulled back so much it went off my scanner. But it wasn't even up more than 40% to begin with, so we got to give it a little bit of slack here. So IZEA, one of our lead gappers as well, up 40% pre-market, 30 million float, USA internet content and info company, provides COVID-19 operations update. So a little bit of catalyst there. Doesn't seem, I gotta say, doesn't really seem like the best catalyst, but anything, coronavirus related sometimes just pops for no reason. I don't know if you guys been to their website, but IZEA, it looks like a place for companies to get in contact with influencers. So I'm not totally sure about this coronavirus update. It seems a little bit like unnecessary PR stunt, but I don't know. IZEA, nice little bounce here though, not too bad. 4% move. I tried to trade this one pre-market. We had a nice little pullback here, and I was looking for a continuation. We didn't get it. I luckily closed out basically as soon as we didn't get follow through. Took a small loss on this one, which is fine because I used a really, really small position size. But yeah, IZEA could be an interesting little open here. The daily chart on IZEA is interesting because we've been pulling back quite a bit on low volume. Now we're having a bit of a run up. Yeah, it could be a good little pop here, but not sure. PHCF, 90% gapping up pre-market, 4 million float. Was looking really good. China asset management company, but the problem is there's no catalyst, and now it's pulling back quite a bit here from the pre-market high. Maybe we're going to see some big support here between 4 and 4.5. Could be really good entry, so might look into that. I'll make sure to put an alert here, see if we break 4.5. But who knows, maybe TOS just will never even get the alert to go off, so it's a little bit annoying with those alerts sometimes. SINO had a bit of a move, 13 million float. US freight and logistics company gapping up 60%. 12 million agreement signed for a 2-year kind of a contract. Pulling back kind of a bit, but yeah, it could be interesting. Sub-dollar at the moment. Really, that EKSO is the most interesting, I would have to honestly say. WKHS. I don't think I'm going to be trading this one. I don't think it's a hot lead gapper. It does have big volume from yesterday, but I don't know. I probably won't be touching it. Looks like 4.6 something could be a good little bounce zone. AEMD, backside of a bigger move. Totally out of our price range. Wait, hold on. Nope, never mind. Just had a update here. I like the bounce off of 2. That's a pretty classic move. Hopefully some of you guys got that nice bounce zone. Let's see if there's a bit more volume in it today. If I got the bounce off of 2, I'd probably be taking profits for sure. It doesn't look like there's new news or anything about it, but so far, pretty nice move. Holding its high is okay. Maybe I'll have another attempt at 2.5, but I wouldn't be blindly optimistic. Let's go back to EKSO. Really, really nice popper here. Bigger resistance at 7. Could be breaking higher here. Just going to be watching this one. VXRT. I'll have to check that one out in a little bit. Breaking out here. Possible entry at 81. Let's see if we can get long on this one. Nope, missed that entry. We had a nice little breakout. Whew, what am I stepping on? Try to get the entry at 81. We'll get a little bit of a pullback here. Got to watch out. We're already over, I think, 100%. So this thing almost, yeah, we're officially at, I think, 100% if we broke over 6. Big, nice, first leg move to the upside. So I want to be a little careful here with this one. Could pull back pretty aggressively at any moment. That 5.5 zone, try to hold, but then it cracked. EKSO looks like it's going to pull back one more time here. Bigger support in the teens and 20s. IZEA trying to break above that 1.4. Thanks, Flaycom. Is that how you pronounce it? Flaycom? It's a crazy username. We're going to break back above this 1 minute candle here at 56. I'm not totally sure. Could see another pullback. Yep, there goes 5.6. That was it. Broke back above it. Not really looking to get aggressive though right here on this move. I feel like I said, this could just be a bit more on the backside, but or we're gonna have an absolute blow off top. I don't know. Let's see. We had some really nice pre-market yesterday with CTIB, big blow off top. This technically is a breakout indicator. We are breaking past the former candle. So yeah, EKSO had that late news. That's always really, really good for pre-market action. 55% gapping. Actually, now it's much more. It's almost at 100% gapping pre-market. 4.5 million float. So this thing's very explosive. USA medical supplier. They got an FDA clearance on marketing the robotic exoskeleton for surgery. Sounds pretty good. I would have liked trading this thing around 850 to 9. I wasn't, or not like 9:15. I wasn't really on the computer at that moment, but it's hard to get these because you don't know which one's oftentimes the one that's randomly moving, and then are you going to be online at that time as well? AVCO, APVO, big move here. From 6 to 9, actually like 575. Big moves. What's up, Tommy? All good over here. 8 and 9, big resistance, but looks like it might break above it. Oftentimes, you got to kind of just stick with one or two. I'm going to be looking at EKSO out of the gates, and then I'm going to be focusing on IZEA on my other screen, and then I'll be just kind of switching around depending on what has the most volume. EKSO has some decent gap days. Doesn't seem like it has more than a few day runs, but some decent gappers for sure. Here's a multi-day run, really nice. Looks like from like $15 to $70 EKSO. Yeah, so this one has huge spikeability. That reverse split, they technically should be able to pop even harder. GNC, that was a really good call out yesterday. GNC went over like 150%. So buying that big dip on GNC would have been really good for a swing trade. Big risk though, but yeah, you know how the saying goes. Another 3 minutes here. Good time to take a quick little wheezer. EKSO could be a VWAP bounce here, but it could also break it very, very quickly, and then you'll be down 30 cents a share. That's a little bit what I'm worried about at the moment, but could be a good spot here. Corey wants a short EKSO. I think EKSO will probably be a great short at one point. Big question is when. Out of the gates, I'll be using a little bit less position size in my first trade and then kind of go from there. All right, everyone, good luck. Got another minute 10. Michael's going all in. Good to have some crazies on the team. 50 seconds till the open here. $30 seconds. EKSO popping up already. Could be getting ready to make a new high. Let's see what happens. This could be a big gap and go. Over 5.5 right now. Good luck, guys. Almost gave me a heart attack. Okay, so breaking here. Instant move, 75. GNC is below $1. IZEA pulling back. EKSO might be pulling back as well. Big sell volume here. Saved by the 9-minute. It's hard to say. Is EKSO overextended or is it going to break past the 95? That was 2 attempts already. I'd be a little bit cautious, but EKSO leak after, followed by PHCF. EKSO pulling back now. Is VWAP going to hold or is it going to break? It's a big question. PHCF pulling back. EKSO just broke that VWAP zone. Possible red to green on PHCF. EKSO trying to break higher here. Looks like EKSO is about to be halted here. EKSO just halted. Woo hoo hoo! Congrats anyone getting that dip. %16 move before the halt. Boy claws on EKSO, really nice. PHCF pulling back. 38, it's going to open up again, so let's keep an eye on it. Scanner's a little bit slow. Nice, a lot of you guys holding into the halt. Good work, guys. Congrats. Wins halted again. This thing was just getting halted like crazy. For some reason, my scanners are not updating right now. It's a little bit on the annoying side, I gotta admit. We got another 3 minutes for EKSO to open up here. You can set a limit buy already at 620 in these areas. I think that's how it works. I would maybe test it out on demand quickly. You can still got like 3 minutes to use on demand, test it out. But yeah, I think that's how you do it. You just, yeah, Corey says it as well. So just put a limit order here and it will take your order up with it. Uh, 5.2 would have been a nice entry. PHCF pulling back again here. Just use small position size if you're not totally sure. Reduce some risk. See how it goes. Worst case, you can learn something. It's going to open up here in a minute and a half. Actually, 2 minutes. Take that back. I really wish TD Ameritrade showed the hold points. Gotta say, that's a huge plus with the light speed, so you can see the halts. It must be really, really nice. EKSO, KTOV. Be very careful with trading KTOV today. PHCF, possible big bounce reversal zone here. VXRT, I know this one was being called out earlier, had a really nice red to green move. I gotta say, this is a phenomenal red to green move. Could be a nice bounce off of 3.8. Big resistance at 5. Looks like it has some news about it. APVO having a bit of a pullback. GNC looking actually quite healthy. Resistance at $1. All right, EKSO is going to open up in 15 seconds here. Good luck, everyone. Two, one, let's see it. Instantly breaks to 64, 67. Looking fairly good here in this area. Could keep running. I want to see 7. 6.5, oftentimes a little bit of resistance. Could see a quick pullback. Nope, no pullback. Instantly breaking higher. 67, huge move. Everyone's watching EKSO right now for sure. $76. $79 just broke to new highs. Very nice move on EKSO so far. All right, Michael, take care. Nice for you to stop by though. PHCF, really nice bounce off of 4. VX on the move as well. VXRT about to break $4 possibly here. EKSO 9-minute EMA bounce potential, or are we going to see a bigger pullback to maybe VWAP or so? My TOS is so laggy right now. Markets are all red. Even Bitcoin's a bit down. VIX is up. Could be a little pullback halt even here. Five, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 5, 11 How come, Mo, what's the error message you're getting on that? 43 minutes into the market open. No trades yet for me. Yep, I've been watching PHCF. Actually, EKSO maybe missed that PHCF bounce. I really like that bounce off of 4. Totally missed it though. Oh, 43. I meant to say 9:43. 13 minutes now since the market opened. Woo, time is flying. No trades yet. EKSO looks like it's going to break VWAP here, potentially. Probably a lot of dip buyers on the VWAP zone. See what we get. Oh, can't get it all right in the first few minutes here. Buyers on VWAP. Oh man. Oh yeah, that's annoying. Those platform issues always freak me out quite a bit as well. EKSO trying to break back above 6. But it doesn't look like 55 needs to hold now. So far, 55 held pretty well. PHCF pulling back again. Could be breaking 4 any moment. No idea why Wins is running. Probably because the spread is so small and it just keeps getting halted. More people jump on it. I find really Wins, WINS, just really hard to manage risk. That's why I've been leaving it alone a little bit. It's not really even being traded. It's more just being halted and you just don't really know what's going on. First 1 minute candle here to make a new high. Probably break of EMA here in a second. Break above 6 possibly. There we go. $8 out of the hole. Ooh, that's no joke. TI breaking higher now. We're definitely limited on what we can trade today. It looks like EKSO is really the main thing. PHCF had that bounce off of 4. I missed it. I was looking at EKSO too closely. So that was a little bit unfortunate. EKSO might break 5 here, 5.5. PHCF making big moves here. PHCF absolutely skyrocketing. Keep a close eye on it. RAD about to break out. Whew, there's too much going on. I'm just keeping an eye on EKSO and PHCF at the moment. I keep missing moves every time I move my focus. Remember, PHCF has no catalyst. That was always making me a little bit nervous about it. It does have 4 million float though, so it does have that spike ability. A lot of buyers on EKSO at 5.5. So far has not cracked it. PHCF pulling back again here. EKSO still waiting for a possible entry below 5.5. Getting a dip right now. Low of 24 here. My charts are moving so slow. Check VXRT. Yeah, VXRT looks good. Good call out, guys. Big breakout volume on it as well. VXRT about to break past 4.2. Big sellers though on 4.2. VXRT had a nice little breakout here. Coronavirus news on it. Potential manufacturing of a vaccine. VXRT constantly trying to break this 20 zone. VXRT is a little bit more interesting to watch right now, so I'm going to put it on this chart. Breaking higher, had a really nice flag pattern, 1 minute pullback as well. Probably a lot of new buyers coming into this one, dragging a lot of attention with it. I'm still watching EKSO. I'm going to watch it on my other chart. If I have any entries, I'll move over the chart. But for now, EKSO looks like it's pulling back just a little bit here. Check out the video description below, Sandra. I got some FAQs there on my layout, and I have the exact import, so you can just import into TOS and start playing around with it a little bit. VXRT breaking higher here at 4.39. Would have loved me some entries on that one. Kind of somehow like a, I don't know if it's my TOS or not, but it just feels really slow, everything. Like I'm in some like reverse moonwalk over here. Sounds good, Sandra. Happy that helped. There's a whole video on it too, so you could see how I get it implemented. There's the ambulance again, probably knows I'm about to get a heart attack. Man, I really need a faster setup. I think that's really holding me back a little bit. On days like today where it's just so glitchy, it's not the video. It's honestly my TOS. Probably feels like it's the video, like it's missing frames or something. Yeah, updates every 2 seconds or so. It's insane. It honestly makes trading breakouts like extremely difficult because you're just lacking information. IZEA making a comeback. Kind of thinking EKSO is going to break back above VWAP pretty soon here. It never really pulled back too far from it, so far it kind of actually looks pretty good. Yeah, I have, Ro. I have a higher memory setting on it. If I make it too high, though, it starts messing with the streaming. So it's kind of like this tug of war I have to play. Wow, VXRT absolutely exploding here. David, that's right. Listen to David, guys. EKSO and VXRT, 100% the lead gappers on the day. Big dollar volume here. VXRT didn't do too bad. I mean, IZEA, this is a bit what we were expecting out of it. Man, this is just insane how slow everything's going right now for me. I don't know. KTOV is going to come out with an offering pretty soon today, so I'm not going to trade it. Huge move on VXRT, guys. Congrats to anyone that did get on it. I'm also snoozing here. Not really the best indicator. VXRT definitely has a bit of resistance above, but you know, it had that room to run to 4.8, and it definitely took it. Yeah, Corey, probably a good idea. Honestly, EKSO is holding the floor pretty well. VXRT having a bit of a pullback, the first one here. 10:02. 10:02 is always a bit more of a dip time. EKSO is pulling back just a tad. Could be a last minute little pullback entry though. I have yet to trade it. I got alert on EKSO at 38. If we start pulling below 38, XRT pulling back one more time here. 7% dip the first one. Yeah, it looks like about 3K, or let me see. No, that can't be right. No, more like 120,000 shares. Nice, EKSO breaking higher here again, trying. And then VC, is this one popping back? Nice call, Corey, on EKSO and NVC. Decent moves here, bigger resistance at, what is that, like 9 or so? 930. Could be the backside. EKSO, watching this one. Big buyers back here. I would like to get an entry on EKSO. I might start trying to get it around 5.8. I'm going to put VXRT back on this screen. Keep watching it. It's 10:06 here, guys. Yeah, totally agree, Chad. It's a bit weird. VXRT trying to break to a new high here at 4.7. Pull back right now. EKSO is halted. I didn't even realize that. I was like, why is it not moving? This move did not feel that big, but it was a 15% move. Oi, oi, oi. I did not. I was looking at it. I was like, something's wrong with my charts again. This thing is straight up halted. You get big buyers just, see what kind of big orders are going through. If on average maybe 1,000 shares here and there, and all of a sudden you see, 50,000 shares going through, that's usually a good sign. VXRT pulling back a little bit here. Happy to have you, Caleb. I got a video on the overall challenge that we're doing right now. It's in the video description below. I definitely recommend checking it out, but if you just stick around long enough, things will start making sense. So, just start trying to absorb as much as you can. Keep coming to the streams. It's a big learning environment here. Yeah, level 2, or time to sales. I mean, time to sales is really where you see the big orders going through. Sometimes you see them popping up, but that could just be a bunch of spoofing. You don't really know. PHCF holding the $4 zone. Okay. EKSO is going to open up at basically 11, 10, 11, 18. So we still got time. Ooh, I'm excited that EKSO is back in the game. It's quite exciting. We kind of called out the fact that it was, could break back above VWAP because it was holding the breakdown pretty well. Corey looks like he jumped on it, very smart. It's for the whole market. You can see which exchange, which brokers they're coming from, which market. APVO making big moves. All right, all right. Yeah, you know what, Corey? I might even construct something like Ross Cameron has, where you have the 4 time and sales all in one bunch. I might really consider doing that. Maybe start off with like 2 or 3, but 4 just kind of makes more real estate space sense. EKSO is a USA medical supplier company. They have a FDA clearance on to market their robotic exoskeleton. They have a float of 4.5 million, which is really, really nice. And they're gapping up over 100% pre-market, which is phenomenal. Here we go, VXRT pulling back a little bit. Big break of the 9-minute. And this break looks a little bit more legit here. EKSO about to open up. Whew, EKSO just rips on up. Big sell volume. Very weak bounce here. EKSO pulling back. VXRT looking okay in this area. Might even break past 4.7 here. Five-minute breakout. We had that 1-minute pullback, was very quick. I was looking at EKSO at the time. APVO had a really nice move here out of the after it broke VWAP, I gotta say. EKSO pulling back, could get halted. Bigger candle here. Bit of sellers here. $19 back in charge. Let's see. I've been a little bit all over the place. I keep switching tickers. I'm looking at too many different ones. I haven't really been dialed on, which I think is my biggest mistake today. That's how I missed my first really nice trade. With PHCF. Nice work on the dip, Heiko. Just looked at it. Yep, we use a scanner. Also in the FAQs, we have a scanner link. It's getting a lot of slow movements here. A pretty slow Thursday for me. Markets are okay. Overall, markets are bouncing a bit as well. EKSO having a bit of a bounce here. Pulled below 5.5 for a second and then bounced right back up. Right now, potential rejection from the 9-minute EMA. The XRT, I gotta say, looks kind of healthy still. Still decent volume on this one. There's a whole video on the scanner, Caleb. I would definitely recommend checking it out. If you have any questions on the scanner video, just leave a comment below. I'll definitely be answering it. But it's integrated into TOS. VXRT doing a slight pullback here. Nice, thanks Sam. Happy to have you here. PHCF getting freaky. EKSO pulling back as well. Yep, PHCF is getting freaky. PHCF looks like it could even break VWAP here. I like what we're seeing on it. Whoo, PHCF bouncing now. 4 million float, but it has no catalyst. Just that was the big thing that was kind of confusing, I think, me and several other people this morning. Nice breakout on it. PHCF was halted here. Whoo, all right. Finally, we got some action back in it. Still wondering why everything is so laggy. Maybe my laptop's about to really blow up here. I don't know what's going on. I'm already looking at some new laptops. I feel like I've been saying that for a while now, but I am. I want to coordinate it with my trip to the US, which not yet is planned, but that's why it's kind of delayed because electronics are so much more expensive in the States. Corey, it's good to know your risk tolerance. There's no reason to overdo it. So let's keep an eye on for this one at 27. EKSO has just been very, very slow. That one spike to the upside in the Hulk was really the ticker. Yeah, today's not a bad day to sit out. Am I coming down to Texas? That was not planned. It would be funny. Yeah, it's a solid bounce on SRNE for sure. It was halted because it broke a circuit breaker, which basically means it goes up over 10% in 5 minutes on the NASDAQ on a moving average basis. It gets halted. They don't always go up after they open up, but that's the typical pattern that stock opens up and moves higher if it gets halted going up. Yeah, I know those cash accounts, they can get a little stressful. No trades yet on my end. Let's see if we get a open. I don't know why today I was so slow. Today I wasn't really seeing those patterns. Today I was just kind of missing things. Like I would see something, I would check out something else, and then I would miss it, and I would check out another ticker. I wasn't nearly as dialed in today as I should have been. VXRT, guys, breaking higher here at 82. $89, moving higher. No, I don't think I have any videos on that specific topic. PHFC is about to open up here, but for some reason my computer is not responding. Ay, ay, ay. Here we go. Switch screens. Quick pullback here to 48. PHCF. We've been getting some really nice continuations out of the holds, honestly. Nice, nice, Heiko. Rack them up. VXRT still pulling higher here. Had a nice 5-minute breakout, nice little continuation. EKSO just broke 38. Looking for a quick pullback here on VXRT. Just got a little bit of an entry here on VXRT at 87. Could see a little bit of a bounce here, probably a little bit early of an entry. Big sellers on 82. Closing this position, took a bit about a 3% loss on this one, a little bit annoying, but you gotta at one point take a shot at it. I've been kind of a little bit light today, so it took a little bit of loss here on VXRT. Let's see kind of what happens. Having a bit of issues today with my computer. It's very unresponsive. I keep closing my second window because everything keeps freezing. Let me open it up one more time here. Fortunately, it looks like I sold near the perfect low here on VXRT. I had to manage my risk. I did not want this trend line to break. So it's always a little bit annoying when you take those, you get out at the kind of the worst time, but at one point you got to manage the risk. And that was kind of my max risk zone right there. So could have probably walked away on this one, at least break even, maybe even profit. It is what it is. EKSO back at 522, kind of really holding this area. Totally makes sense that EKSO has to consolidate a little bit more here. Yeah, I would be profitable on VXRT. If I, or at least I would have, got out with a scratch, but yeah, it's fine. EKSO still pulling back here. I'd be a little nervous to get stuck on a halt, but $5 is big time support in this one. Not a lot of sellers on it anymore in terms of just overall volume. Well, okay, never mind. Kind of a decent amount. The XRT broke again here. This is why we cut our losses quickly. Oh, big move so far on WKHS. I can't believe it hit that new high of 25. The XRT pulling back again. Nice little bounce here on VXRT. I might need a second computer just to open the chat room because this is really bad how slow my computer is right now. I don't know if it's just, you know, entering summertime and the room is warmer overall or what's going on, but I'm getting like multiple seconds here sometimes till something updates for me. VXRT pulling back again here. Big pullback. To VWAP. Looks like a big bounce is here. Which ticker are you referring to, Corey, on the 20-minute EMA? VXRT, okay. Yeah, it's following the 9-minute actually very nicely as well. PHCF had that pullback all the way here to 39. A nice little bounce on it for sure. Let me see if I can add it quickly. God, the speed of my computer right now, I don't think there is a such thing as adding something quickly. I can't, I just tried to do it. It took like that whole time. VXRT is pulling back again here. I'll add it later when we have a bit more time. Don't want to miss any opportunities. EKSO at 5.3, definitely moving back up. Charts aren't really loading right now. I'm not sure if it's the internet, if it's my computer, if it's TOS. I'm not sure what's going on. VXRT might break VWAP here. Good thing we cut our losses on VXRT. That was probably one of the better things that we were able to do today. Unfortunately, I did cut that at like the worst spot, but that just happens sometimes. Yeah, I could check out the triggers, the templates right up here. You can set up templates, you can customize it with brackets, then you can automatically set stop losses at 2% or at $1 or 20 cents. I would always try these things out on demand. That way you can test it out without making any mistakes. APVO. Breaking higher here, some volume coming back in on this one. $10.44. Oh, 10.11, some big old resistance on this one. Just seems like with APVO, there's just so many sellers on this one. Royalty payment stream from Pfizer, APVO, that's not too bad. It does sound really, really good. This does have a catalyst. Has low shares outstanding. I mean, everything's kind of what we want to see on this one. Maybe it was because APVO had such an aggressive pre-market. I could test it out, but I recently did a whole cleanup on my whole entire computer. I really don't think it's the computer in terms of like something else running in the background, because I just did a cleanup on it a few months back, and I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just kind of maxed out. It's like what 3-4 years old now. It's a good laptop, but I think it's just like I think it's hitting its limits. Yeah, good call, Corey. It does look a little shady. Let's see if we can add this study again. I've been trying multiple times and then I keep getting cut off halfway through. This should take like 5 seconds. It's taking forever. Come on, put the 20 in. Whew, this is making me freak out. All right, now we can go back to VXRT. TA, that's funny. Very nice. Yeah, VXRT, finding those big support zones. This is really similar to the 50-minute EMA that I usually have on my screen. I could just leave this one on the chart here for a little bit, or might as well just leave it on overall. Took too long to add it. $10.49. All right, Caesar, take care. And Abdul. Woo! Yeah, the 920-50 combo. That's a good question with PHCF. I'm not totally sure. I mean, this one was really hovering around the 4 pretty nicely. I'm kind of kicking myself a little bit that I missed the entries on the 4 so many times. Yeah, possibly, but I'd rather get a laptop first. I think that would be my first switch. I already have the account on Lightspeed ready to go. I need a faster setup though. If I'm going to do this breakout trading, it's really tough with my current setup. Everything is like, you just have to guess. And then every 3 seconds or so, you get updated on what's going on. It's really stressful. About CO? What do you mean? The XRT pulling back a little bit. 1052 here. Let's check out SINT. And I actually kind of want to also check out, what's the other one? Did SINT get the offering yet? Here, went all the way down to 1.4 yesterday, or was that? This is a few days ago. Oh my lord. Come on, chart. About 1.8. Yeah, this thing's just been selling off. That's what I was worried about. VAL. Thanks, Heiko. I'll take it. The XRT having a bit of a stronger pullback again. I need a few $200 green days, and I'll invest that into my new laptop. Sounds about all right. VXRT, watching it closely. Oh yeah, some tuna would be real nice. EKSO is actually flying here out of nowhere. This is looking kind of interesting. Could be a quick little pullback entry on this one. We had a 5-minute breakout. $33. EKSO with the 4.5 million float. This one definitely has one of the nicer catalysts. Let's see what it does. Bigger volume on this one too. That's what I like to see. Put our order on 28 just in case we get a nice little pullback here. One second here. I like to look for 20 to 40 cents of profit on a $5 stock. So that's kind of how I do my calculations on day trading. Now, if you're swing trading, it's different, but that's kind of how I use it. And then I have stops about 10 to 20 cents. What's 28? I'm on 28. What's that? Oh, the entry. EKSO looks like it's going to have a breakout here. Man, these charts updating really slow is going to make me click the wrong button. My God. It's getting old. Thanks, David. Welcome to the chat. Quick little pullback on EKSO. Just going to keep watching. I'm going to remove my order though here on EKSO. We're in that pullback to 28. Hopefully you guys are getting some entries here. VXRT having a nice little bounce as well. Woo! Nice, nice, nice. Congrats to anyone getting that bounce. VXRT moving back above. That'd be cool, Corey. I think it's probably about to trying to take off, put some car off, because there's always a car on fire, and there's always a car on fire here in Berlin. Wait, Heiko, I thought you did the EKSO trade at 28. Man, I think my eyes are getting blurry. Whew. Yeah, I think there's always a 20-second or so lag. It's not lag on my end in terms of any sort of settings. I have all my settings to 0. EKSO could be break here at 53. Not a lot of volume though. I'd probably rather buy after a break. 8-second delay. Wow, that's a lot of differences on that. VIX RT looks like it's back in the game here. 1103. Whoo! Can't believe it's 1103. I only had 2 trades so far today. It's a weird slow day for me. Be cool if I could make it actually real time. It's out of my control. APVO had a pretty nice little move here. I'm going to watch this one. It's a little bit more doing something. APVO looks like it's about to break the 9-minute. VXRT is looking really healthy as well. 10.5 could break any second here. VWAP is the purple line. VXRT is looking good. The XRT, I'm looking for an entry a little bit below 40, right at VWAP. Not sure if we're going to get that. Possible entry on APVO. I don't know if I'm moving my limit order or not. Missed that entry. APVO, just a really nice move here. Might even break 1174. Absolutely wild. Let's watch this one closely, guys. Would love a dip buy on it. VXRT pulling back a little bit here. Possible entry on 03. Looks like we just got a little entry on 03. Looking for a continuation here. We just had a nice breakout on APVO. Looking for a break of the high of 1170. Possibly taking some profits here at 100. Guys, I am literally trading with like every possible negative handicap in the book. I don't even see what the price is doing. I'm almost guessing on the order book right now. This is ridiculous. Luckily, we walked away with about 3% profit on this one, maybe 2.5% profit. I don't want to be upset about that. I'm just a little bit annoyed right now that I can't really see what's going on. Looking for a second move here. A lot of stuff moving, a lot of stuff gaining momentum again. VXRT looks good. EKSO, I see you guys talking about it. Feel like I'm totally in the woods. Yeah, EKSO, good call, Corey. Good call, guys. Big move on it. Possible EKSO entry on a pullback. APVO making moves. Watching EKSO. Might be breaking past the 4 more candle any moment here. Still selling off. Just had an entry on EKSO. Looking for a break now past 6. Just got that break of 6. Nice little P&L on that one. This was a pretty sweet trade, even though I was really guessing where my order and entry and exit were. Literally just totally just... I literally just clicked join the ask, and I was like, I have no idea where I'm going. This is so horrible. It's amazing that I was able to walk away profitable on this one at 29. Left a lot of money on the table on this one. A lot of money. This is what we were waiting for. Good stuff here. Quick 1 minute pullback. Maybe we can get an entry on it. No, doesn't look like it. This might keep breaking out here. Thanks, Corey. I think it's going to break here past 30, 630 any second. I'm being really cautious with this one just because I can't really tell where I'm getting an order sometimes. It's not that I'm not seeing anything. I'm just getting very fragmented updates. I don't know why it's so slow today. It's really crazy. Okay, EKSO just had that really nice breakout at 30 that we were talking about. Super sweet move. Congrats to anyone getting on that one. Or if I try to move my limit order, I have no idea if it's moving or not. I think EKSO just halted. Or no, did it not? I can't tell. It's so tough. EKSO is just halted. Congrats to everyone long on this. Talk about selling too early, but I walked away with 30 cents a share. That's right in my profit targeting price range, so I couldn't be happier on that. Sweet, sweet stuff. Yeah, I wanted to be in that hole too. I wanted to buy that 1 minute pullback we had here to 24. I had a limit order at 13 at first, and then I moved it down to 101. Just because I thought I missed the 13, and I was like, well, I'm just going to leave something there. I goes oozing FOMO like a little piglet. Yeah, so EKSO is back alive. Let's check out VXRT because this one was making some decent progress before EKSO was breaking out. Okay, so VXRT doesn't look too hot. Probably won't be touching this one. APVO was actually quite interesting. We got that one little trade on it, which almost gave me a heart attack. APVO trying to break higher here. Decent volume. It's nice that we're finally getting some trades in again. Yeah, sometimes it takes me a little bit longer, I guess, to find something, but this is also why I say you don't want to rush into anything. EKSO is going to open up here at 21, 21.25. You can see here's the bid, join the ask. It basically puts my limit order exactly where the current bid and the current ask is, which you can tell moves quite quickly. Whoa, look at this. It's actually updating. My TOS is updating quicker. Oh, it looks so normal. That feels nice. So, but you don't know if you don't know where you're gonna enter, because sometimes it goes up and down 10 cents like it just did. So when I clicked sell the ask or join the bid, and it was updating like every 2 or 3 seconds, I had no idea where I was putting the entry. It was not how you want to be trading. APVO with a quick pullback here. So last time EKSO was halted, is there something wrong with the audio? Nice little bounce on APVO. For some reason, my TOS just started working. It's finally updating. It looks, oh my God, it's like night and day. I've honestly no idea what the problem was before. Maybe a bunch of people just left TOS or something. I have no idea. Or my internet just started working. I'm getting very mixed comments here that my audio is super delayed or super not delayed. EXSO opening up here higher. Boom! Big breakout. 714, 718. Absolutely wicked. Okay, so it looks like audio is fine for most people here. Hopefully it should be fine for everyone, or broken for everyone. EKSO, oh Lord, who jumped on this? Yeah, it looks like, okay, so I'm not the only one whose TOS started working again. It feels so much better. It's probably updating every 0.5 seconds now. Audio goes in and out. Yeah, that's really, really weird, guys. I'm sorry for the streaming issues. It's really not much I can do about that at the moment. Nick, are you sure just the whole stream isn't delayed by 8 seconds or so? Because I think that's what it is. 8 to 20 seconds. Interesting. So like my mouth, or like my hands are up, my hands are down, my hands are up, my hands are down, like it's not synced with the video. Nice, nice guys. EKSO flying through the moon. Okay, good to, okay, so there definitely is a delay, some sort of sync issue. Yeah, I don't know. Some internet, this morning the internet was slow as well. 7.5, huge move, guys. Congrats to everyone that got long on this. Right now we're in a gap area between $7 and $8. Maybe like, yeah, $7 and $8. Interesting zones in here for sure. Well, okay, yeah. I mean, good to know that something was off, but it's not hopefully the worst. Wow, 7.6, just absolute rocket here. Congrats anyone on it. I'm a little bit in the sandbag mode, but I think EKSO, a lot of people are, you know, paying attention to this right now. We have a huge influx on volume. Very, very sweet. Man, talk about selling too early on this one, huh? Really dropped the ball on that. Well, I walked away with 7% or so can't really complain. The only thing I'm worried about with EKSO is a quick, since the spread is so big, getting halted on the way down. Fairly aggressive move so far. I'm not sure about IDEX at the moment. We could go through some more tickers later on. Let's just keep a focus on EKSO as it's really, really turning into the main beast right now. Also, VXRT occasionally looks really, really good, but EKSO might break 768. Nope, tried. EKSO breaking out here. Potential entry on 43. Yeah, big short squeeze right now. I'm removing my limit order for now. This could pull back a bit quicker than we want. Although technically this is a big, big breakout sign, this 1 minute pullback here. Who knows how high it's going to go. We just kind of broke a key area, I got to say, on the long-term chart. Next major resistance here at 10. Big sell volume, guys. Watch out. Yeah, this has to be a short squeeze. I was thinking the same thing, Corey. Here we go. EKSO pulling back here, a little bit aggressive. Watch out with the getting halted on the way down. 11% move. Short squeeze and profit taking would do the opposite thing. Short squeeze is when shorts have to cover, driving the price up. Profit taking is when the price goes back down because people are just taking profits. No, I'm not using fib retracements. Nice pullback here to the teens. I gotta say, I was really thinking about entering this one. Would have been a 4% trade. Would have been kind of a nice little 30, 40, 50 bucks maybe on that one, depending on our position size. Could see another pullback here. The big question is, are we going to get another pop here higher? Doing a nice bit of consolidation. Boom, quick dip here. 14% so far. That 20-minute EMA line makes me think a whole different thing now. When I'm looking at my other chart, there's no 20-minute EMA. It's kind of interesting how when I switch back between the two, my whole mindset changes a little bit on what entries and exits I kind of want, which, whew, kind of is a lot to think about. David. So far, I'm just going to keep watching this one do its thing. APVO pullback. Looks like everyone who is trading VXRT, APVO, KTOV, PHCF, just stopped and started focusing on EKSO. So funny. Nice, Sean. That's huge. Congrats, man. Parak Arsh, what do you see in the depth chart? I'm not totally sure what you mean by the depth chart. Nice, Paul. That's beautiful. That's what I like to hear. EKSO pulling back again here. Bigger volume on that crack of support at 7. Bounced right back up to it though. APVO is below 10 now. No, Nick, I'm using TOS from TD Ameritrade, and I don't have a daily goal. I just focus on trading the best I can every day. It doesn't really matter, I would say, if you have a $100 goal or a $1,000 goal or a $10,000 goal. All you really have to do is just increase your position size. It's more, if you have a system that you can prove you're consistently profitable, that's really the main focus at first. And once I think you can prove that, then you can start scaling up position sizes. Ah, okay, if I've tried it. Yeah, no, I have not tried Lightspeed. I would really like to. Ah, gotcha. Sorry, I misread that. Ever use Lightspeed? Gotcha. Sorry. EKSO having a bit of a move here. Could be a quick trade opportunity on EKSO. Yeah, it's pretty much true, David. It's kind of like when a key support area breaks and everyone has their stop going off, so the stock crashes down. It's the same with shorts. When shorts, the stock crashes or goes up, they all have to get out. They don't have to, but it's typically a good idea. Possible entry here, dipping a little bit. Yeah, typically it's good for those going long. This is not really one of my favorite entries here because, yeah, we do have a nice little breakout. We have a 1 minute pullback, but we're still not having a 5 minute breakout. So these usually don't perform very well. Just a little bit cautious here. Vivian, yep, it's totally true. You got to make the trade. You got to do the leap of faith. Here we go, EKSO. But you also don't want to overtrade. It's really easy to just, start getting in and out of positions. Except with TOS, it's not very easy to get in and out of positions. So, I like to wait for the right setups. I'm still kind of in the 25K challenge mindset with the cash account where I'm limited on trades. So I also don't just jump in on stuff very quickly. I think that's going to have to take a while to fade away a little bit. Check out what else. VXRT is seeing some volume coming in here. Good call on VXRT. This is kind of what I was waiting for as well on it. It's a bit slower of a mover. APVO is back above $10. That's a good sign. Bit of volume coming in on this one as well. EKSO pulling back here. So there we go. So much for setting an alert. We did have a pretty slow morning and not the craziest pre-market. So sometimes the market likes to do a little bit of more activity. That's funny. VXRT might be APVO, actually, I meant to say. Looks like it could be breaking out here. Cracking 35. Fun for toys. Nice work, man. Congrats. Create another alert here, put this volume down a little bit. All right, VXRT, guys, looks like it's back in the race. EKSO is kind of just holding this $7 zone. That's a good one. Fun for toys. EKSO just broke above 7.5. VXRT and EKSO are kind of lead spot right now. Top two lead gappers. EKSO trying to break higher here. VXRT is a bit of a slow mover, huh? Big volume on EKSO. One second. EKSO breaking back up. Let's keep focused here. I gotta wrap up trading probably like in 15 minutes or so, but let's see what else we get going on. VXRT could be a nice entry at 57 or so. EKSO, huge breakout here. Big move on EKSO. Somehow it did not get halted on that move. That was a 16% move. Almost perfectly new in that just absolute massive rip on EKSO, up 170%. Whew. I gotta say, the VXRT is a little bit slow here. I'm not really convinced or like super excited about trading it. I do think we might get a little bit of an entry here. I'm gonna probably leave my limit order just for a few more moments. Big support at 78. Slower volume on VXRT. I think there's people just not watching it as much right now for pretty obvious reasons, with EKSO popping like crazy. Oh, VXRT actually pulled back, and it looks like it's going to break past the 4.9, 4.8. EKSO, on the other hand, is just flying on out of here. 8.6 just broke a new high. Wow, absolutely crazy, crazy stuff. Fun for toys, man. That's just painful to hear. It happens to everyone, but it's never, never fun. Man, I kind of feel like I'd be chasing in this zone. Well, before we wrap up trading, guys, don't forget to drop a like if you have not done so already. And remember, we come out with a recap video after every trading day. And we also trade live every day starting at 9:15 a.m. to review the watch list and trade the market open. So definitely consider subscribing if you're totally new. I'd love to see you again. Join the community. It's been growing like crazy. Really, really good fun here. Corey's out of here. Take care, Corey. See you tomorrow as well. Big moves on EKSO, honestly. This has just been a huge run. I'm going to be wrapping up pretty soon here. Heike said he got some of that EKSO action. That's what we like to hear. APVO breaking higher as well. Decent volume on this one. Looking for an entry on APVO. Looking for a continuation here. Looks like I just entered a little bit too soon. Volume is light though. Sell volume. Try to get out of this trade a little bit sooner. Down about 19-30 bucks on it now. Small position size on this one. Looking for one more entry if we can start moving higher here on APVO. A little bit of laggy interface here. Can't really see where the price is. Possible entry at 60. See if we can take some profits on this one. Nice little trade on APVO again. This one was a little hectic. I tried to average down. You guys saw it. Nothing was updating. It was really, really annoying. Luckily, we walked away green on this one. But again, I could have easily I bought another position here. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I didn't even see where the order book was when I was trying to get out. So it's just like these kind of laggy issues that are getting a little bit frustrating. We had them all today. I need to wrap up today here. I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to probably call it a day, although we're getting some really nice action right now. I just got to go. But APVO, did exactly what we wanted to. Had a nice pullback here. I like when the shoulder is over the past shoulder. Really, really nice stuff. So yeah, I mean, wrapping up probably okay today. We'll look at the recap. We'll look at the P&L today in the recap video. EKSO pulling back a little bit. Sweet stuff here. All right, let's wrap it up. Wow, Heiko, nice trade on EKSO. Big position size. You're just savage on position size. If I took a $10,000 position size on this last trade, I'd be up 800 bucks. So yeah, I mean, guys, right now, I think, it's all about proving a concept, and I think we've proven that concept over the last 6 months. We've been consistently profitable. I think 2 months we're red, but only by like 50 or 100 bucks. So I think, we're going to be piling on position size pretty soon. This is another trade. I've been talking about going to $10,000 position sizes, building it up. We're probably going to first go to 3,000, then 5,000, then 7,000, 8, 9, 10. But yeah, I mean, this is what it's all about. Another 8% trade. We just had a 10% trade with EKSO. So we're doing all right today. Just, taking those profits when we have them. Ross Cameron, for example, he trades with $50,000. So, I mean, he would have made, $4,000 on this trade right here. So that just kind of, I hope that puts it in perspective a little bit more of what we're doing here. Right now, we're just building, the proof of concept. And yeah, it's really, really good fun. Heiko's pretty new here too. I mean, Heiko's been trading, what, like four months now? And you've been consistently profitable now too. So proof of concept's there, and now it's all about scaling. What's up, Satoshi? Good to have you here, man. All right, guys, I gotta ride. Don't forget to smash a like if you like these live trades. I gotta get out of here. I gotta make my recap video. I got a bunch of fun little activities planned. Leave questions in the video, comment below, or on a recap video whenever you guys can. I can take more time to answer those questions. Usually I'll have more time anyway at one point, but this time we were trading till noon, and I got to wrap up by then. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will see you guys this evening for Friday's trading session. Woo! Can't wait. All right, guys, take care. Stay safe. Make some awesome trades, like always. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you're new. Peace.